In a peaceful hill town, surrounded by forests and clouds, lived a wise monk in a small monastery. He was known far and wide, not just for his wisdom, but for something unusual. He laughed every morning, rain or shine, winter or summer, even when no one was around. At sunrise, he would walk to the edge of the hill, look at the sky, and laugh. A loud, joyful laugh. People in the village below could hear it. At first, they were puzzled. Some found it strange. Some even found it annoying. A few villagers would say, "Why does he laugh? The world is full of problems." Others would shrug and say, "Maybe he's lost his mind after so many years of silence." But one day, something changed. A big group of villagers decided to walk up the hill and ask the monk directly. They found him sitting under a large tree, smiling, sipping tea made with forest herbs. One of them stepped forward and asked, "Guruji, may we ask you something?" The monk nodded gently. "Why do you laugh every morning? Don't you see the pain in the world? People are suffering, struggling, running. What's so funny?" The monk looked at them with kind eyes, and then he laughed again. This time it wasn't loud. It was soft and warm, like sunlight touching your face after a cold night. Then he said, "Years ago, I was like all of you, rushing, worrying, wanting more, wanting answers. One day, I came up to this hill to find peace. I fasted, I meditated, I read scriptures, but the questions wouldn't stop. What is the meaning of life? Why do people suffer? Why is happiness so temporary?" And then one morning, I saw a squirrel trying to pull a fruit that was much too big for it. It struggled, it fell. Then it got back up and tried again. I laughed, not at the squirrel, but at myself. All this time I thought life was about answers, but it's really about understanding the simplicity of it. He continued, "That squirrel didn't worry about tomorrow. It didn't compare itself to a tiger or an elephant. It just did what it was meant to do, without guilt, without fear." And I thought, maybe that's the wisdom I've been searching for. So now, every morning when I wake up, I laugh. I laugh because I remember how complicated I made life. I laugh because I used to wait for everything to be perfect before I allowed myself to feel joy. And now, I don't wait. I choose joy. I choose peace, even when life is imperfect. The villagers stood quietly. One by one, their faces softened. A young boy whispered to his mother, "Maybe I don't need to cry about my broken toy anymore." An old man thought, "I've spent 60 years chasing money. Maybe I forgot to smile." The monk smiled again and said, "You think you need big reasons to be happy, but try laughing for no reason tomorrow morning. Just once. See what happens to your heart." As the villagers walked back down the hill, something had changed. Not in the world, but within them. They realized happiness doesn't always come from finding answers. Sometimes it comes from letting go of the questions. From that day on, some villagers also began to smile in the mornings. A few even laughed with no reason. And though life still had its struggles, it felt lighter. Don't wait for life to be perfect to feel peace. Don't wait for everything to be sorted, to be kind to yourself. Sometimes the best wisdom is to laugh anyway, smile anyway, Live anyway, because life will never be free of problems, but it can still be full of meaning. If this story brought a smile to your heart or a moment of peace to your day, subscribe for more soulful stories, life lessons, and mindful moments. Let's build a space where wisdom meets wonder. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a new story.